Hi there, a very good morning, good afternoon to all of you, depending on wherever you're watching me. This is Simply Stocks, and I'm here with another video. And this time, this video corresponds to a very interesting small cap company, HLE Glasscoat, that has been in the news for the last few days. So, we'll discuss in detail about this company, how it is looking. Being a small cap, can it be a mid or large cap over the next 5 to 10 years? We'll discuss that. So, let's get started. First of all, disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should that with their own due diligence and research. I am not a member of the NSE and BSE. I am not a portfolio advisor. Whatever discussions I have with respect to markets or investments is purely on the basis of my experience into the market over the last 10, 12 years. And whatever decisions you take on investments or trading, kindly do consult your financial advisor, and it is laden with market risk. Now, before I talk about HLE Glasscoat, here small request: kindly support me on Patreon. Once you do that, help grow the channel, help you ask me questions, seek out answers in greater detail. Once you get the membership, you'll have access to my portfolio watch list, a number of discussions on domestic and global economies, global markets update, and you will have a long-term pick from my end. Whenever I feel like that some company is trading at very attractive valuations, I provide that to my members as well. The links is in the description. Now let me take you to the screen of website. So HLE Glasscoat is a 3,500 crore market cap company. It is in the glass lining space. Probably they are in the glass lining space, and they are treating you can say consumers in the pharmaceutical and chemicals space. So let me just give you an idea what the company does. It has a manufacturing sales of glass lined equipment and filters and dryers equipment. If you look at business segment, filtration and drying division is around 39%, glass lined equipment is around 49%, and heat exchange equipment is around 12%. The company completed the acquisition of the partnership share in Kinam Energy Industries on 26 September 23. They have done another acquisition, and we'll talk about that in a while. In terms of industry wise revenue breakup, specialty chemicals contributes around 42%. Then we have API and pharma, agrochemicals, and others. And this others 10% is what they are pushing now with this acquisition. They are getting into metro stations, they're getting into infrastructure projects, etc. So we'll discuss about that in a bit. In terms of key clientele, their clients include Bayer, UPL, Sun Pharma, Atul, GSK. Most of the large, you can say, pharma companies, top 10 customers of the company account for around 35% of the total revenue in the glass lined equipment segment, and around 44% of the total revenue in the filtration segment is the top 10 clients of them. The order book is quite strong. So let me just give you an idea of the numbers, and then we'll discuss about this acquisition. So if you look at the quarterly numbers, it has gained traction from say December onwards. In March quarter, they did 334 crores versus 307 crores, but margins expanded from 12% to 16%, and hence we've seen that profits have grown from 36 crores to 52 crores. And this quarter they did even better. So yes, sales dripped, but year on year sales improved drastically, nearly 28-27%, and margins expanded even further. So from 10% margins have expanded to around 13-14%, 13 and a half. And we have operating profit at 38 crores, if you see here, versus operating profit of 22 crores. So that was jump of around 50-60%. Eventually you see the profits and EPS have more than tripled. So EPS from 0.5 rupees has gone up to 2.18, and hence the stock price has also gone up substantially. So last year what they did was around 6.8 rupees EPS. This year in just one quarter they have done 2.16. So they're set to do much better. Coming to the balance sheet, the company have decent reserves. They have borrowing, but reserves are also increasing substantially over the last few years. In terms of cash flow, cash from operating activities around 134 crores, which is extremely strong. If you look at ratios, cash conversion cycle has means that has increased but remains stable around 240-250 days. Inventory days has also gone up sharply. So this is something of a little bit of concern, but overall numbers are pretty strong. The shareholding pattern: promoters hold around 67%, FII is 4%, public shareholding is around 25%, and in that there are some large investors that are invested. Around 20% is with the normal public at the moment. So a very small cap company that I have brought to you after many weeks, HLE Glasscoat. I believe that it is set to do well once the pharma and agrochem industries again start doing well. And with this acquisition, which I'm going to talk about now, it is going to do even better. So what they have done is they have acquired a company in Germany, and by that acquisition, what they have achieved is they are what the management is saying, that they are right now doing around 1,000 crores of sales at the moment, but they are set to do 200 crores, round about 190 to 200 crores of sales every year with this acquisition that they have done for around 27 28 crores. So not a lot they have spent, all cash acquisition, and they are going to have sales increasing by 20% because of that. Yes, margins are a little bit less, so that company does a margin of around 4%, which the management says is going to go up to 10%, 11% by FY27, by the end of FY26. So from FY27 onwards, that margin would be around 10, 11%. And the company's margin, HLE Glasscoat's margin, is around 13, 14%. So it's going to blend pretty well with the current margin scenario of HLE Glasscoat. Now, what that company brings to the table for something like HLE Glasscoat is a number of things. So one is they provide, you can say, facades for, say, metro stations, all kind of infrastructure, you can say, projects. Glass facades are provided, so they would have a foothold of getting into, HLE Glasscoat could get into projects which are related to metro stations, which are related to infrastructure, which are related to even renewable energy. You have gas stations that are provided. So if you look at here, biogas digester, metro stations, sewage liners, these are sewage treatment, real estate projects, tunnels. These all is what the company could cater to. So biogas digester is something that is extremely important for renewable energy things. In tunnels on the sides, the glass facades that are erected, there also HLE Glasscoat could have a say that they would get in orders in there. So they are going to get in to new segments, and that's where the expansion could come in. So when I was talking about their segmental bifurcation with respect to how they are doing the business, so if you look at here, heat exchangers are around 12%. That will increase with biogas digesters. And if you look at this 12%, 10% share of the business would increase substantially. So they are moving away from the glassline division that are provided there, to not quite away, but they are increasing their foothold in the others segment by getting into by acquiring this company and getting into different kinds of projects, as I have explained. So this is going to do well for the company on the longer in the longer run, that they are going to be in different divisions altogether, and the businesses would be coming through these divisions as well. So I believe that going forward, the company could end up doing extremely well. If you look at the quarterly numbers, they have done 2 rupees of EPS. So if I just extrapolate this, they'll do around 8.5 9 rupees of EPS this year versus 6.8 rupees last year. So that's a 40-50% growth in there. So around 35-40%. A company that is trading at 60 times looks decent, not at these levels, probably on declines. If you can find it on 10, 15, 20% declines, and these companies do fall when the markets fall. Small cap companies do fall 15, 20% easily. So that's where value would really come in for something like HLE Glasscoat. So a company to really look at from a long-term point of view, one can analyze this. So this was a video on HLE Glasscoat. Please like and subscribe my channel. Hit the bell icon so you can get my video straight away when I post it. Kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.